Hi everyone, and welcome to my latest video on family. So for those of you who are new, my ideas for choosing topics for this series and for me to practice and learn my Irish is based on maybe what conversations I would have with people when I go to those Gaeltacht areas in Ireland, what sort of topics will come up, what we would want to talk about. And of course, family is a big one too. So again, with family, there are different ways of describing your family. So there are two that I want to focus on. I'm going to go with Mochailak. It's very much used for talking about your household or talking about even extended family as well. Another way to say family is when you're talking about it is mochlan. This implies children. So for me, I have no kids, so I wouldn't really be using that. I would use that though if I was asking other people to talk about their kids and their descendants. So first off, I do want to try and go through just some of the basic vocabulary. So for mother, it's maher, and the informal term is mommy. Father is aher, and informal is daddy, which is interesting because when I was learning some of the Christmas stuff, and there's daddy nanolog, which is like Santa Claus, but it's like Father Christmas. Okay, these four are really intimidating, and it took me a while actually, and I'm still struggling, but I will get it. So that's another thing. Like you may not totally get the pronunciations right the first time, but you keep trying. Okay, so for brother, it's Gerhar, and brothers, Gerharacha. Okay, I dare any Irish musician. You throw that into some songs. Like, let's see if we can get a Gerharacha in there. So sister is Jerfer, and sisters is Gerharacha. Gerharacha. Son is Mock. Daughter is Inyin. Aunt is Antine. And uncle is uncle. So I'm sticking kind of immediate here. And then we've got grandfather and grandmother. So grandmother is Sean Waher, and grandfather is Sean Aher, I believe. Yeah. And so a Maher doesn't have that H. When you put Sean in front of it, it becomes a W sound, Sean Walker. Now, I found something online. Is this correct or not? Don't know. But for like stepfather, Leshaher. So apparently putting Lesh in front of, or is it Lesh? I don't know. I'm not too sure. I think it's Lesh. Leas in front of the word for the family member. That makes it step, whoever. So if you're asking if you're married, so again, I do like to go over some vocabulary words, but add in those questions to make it conversational. So for are you married? That would be an will to posta. To say that you're not married, you can say nil me posta. But then when you ask, are you married to the other person who asked the question, you can say an will tassa posta, emphasizing, and are you married? So in terms of the name of partner, I came across two different ones. I'm not sure which is sort of more widely used or if it's a dialect thing. Again, I'm not totally sure. Mochela or ta party agam. So when you're asking about someone's family, who's in the family, again, this is where I think you can interchange Shylock and Chlan. So you'd be asking, hey ata sa Chlan, nu, ke ata sa Shylock. And I just learned the number 4 for me. Again, counting people is different than counting things and counting numbers. So for saying that there's 4 people in the family. So for saying that there's 4 people in my family, ta kahar, ta kahar imochlan. I always want to say Carher. Tá maithair agam agus tá áthar agam. But I'm also wondering if I could be specific and say tá leis áthar agam. And so this is probably one of the hardest sentences to ever say in Irish ever. Do you have any like brothers and sisters asking that question? But I'm not shying away from the challenge. Let's go. An bhfuil drochuacha nu drochuacha agat. Okay, and I think the way that I would respond to that, okay, I have to read this one. Okay. Ní drochuacha agam ach tá drochuair amháin agam. So if you're talking about brothers and sisters and asking what their names are, you know, we can always turn to Sir Benedict to fill that role. Had is anamdi. Sir Benedict is anamdom. Or tá she Sir Benedict. Or Shaw E Sir Benedict. Or Shaw E Mo Raher Sir Benedict. Okay, for me, that's a good start to family. Again, there's a lot of pronunciation things that I kind of have to go through with this one in particular because of brothers and sisters. They're so high maintenance. And I'm also considering doing a video on planning my trip to Ireland. So yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'm not sure. I have so many different ideas of what I want to try doing. Just a very big thank you to everyone watching, and some of you have commented already, which is super cool. I love engaging in that type of conversation with language. I super appreciate it. And even if, you know, there's like 5 of you watching, that is totally cool. That's more than I thought anyway. I just think that any way we can get this language out there, any way, shape, or form, it is so beautiful. So if you are liking my content, just please like and subscribe. It's super supportive. Thanks again for watching, and Slán Abhaile.